welcome back, and welcome back. Gigi's in this kitchen doing what she do. Today we're going to make my garlic mushroom and cauliflower. Garlic, some chicken broth or stock, garlic salt. I'm going to use these dried chives because I don't have any of the fresh ones. We're going to use some Miss Dash. We're going to use some thyme, mushrooms, and that's at that's 8 ounces. We're going to use some butter that is turned backwards. We're going to use a cup of onions that I just sliced up, and then that is a whole cauliflower that I just took off the head and already rinsed off and all that good stuff. So there's your shot. Let's get started. All right, I went ahead and I got that whole stick of butter in here. You don't have to use butter if you don't want to. If you rather use olive oil, fine, but she loves butter. We're going to go ahead and get those onions in here, and we're going to let those saute for about 3 to 4 minutes, okay? But I'm also going to go ahead and put in a little bit of garlic salt. Get that going, get those flavors building on in there. And then I'm going to also go ahead and go in with some of this Mrs. Dash. Oh yeah. And so I'm going to saute this up for about 3 minutes. And then I'll come back, okay? And then we'll go to the next step. I'll be back. Okay, it's been 3 minutes. Now put the mushrooms in, and we're going to let this go for another 3 minutes, okay? We're going to let those flavors get all over those mushrooms and let them cook down a little bit too, okay? So that's where we're at. 3 more minutes, and then we're going to add something else. I'll be back. All right, now we're going to go ahead and get that cauliflower in there, and we're going to let this cook for about 8 minutes, okay? Because we want this to get a little bit softer. We want them to find out that they're really good friends, fall in love, and do all kinds of yummy stuff in this pot, a skillet. So we're going to let this cook for about 8 minutes, okay? That's what we're going to do. We want the edges and stuff to get a little brown, so we're going for kind of like a little saute action going on here. So that's what we're going to do with this. So about 8 minutes. Could be about 10. So 8 to 10 depending on your skillet. And we're cooking this over medium heat. I'm cooking the whole thing over medium heat. Alright? I'll be back. Okay, as you can see, you can really see the brown on this one. You can see that. That's the look that you're looking for right there. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and go in with some of this garlic. This is a great side dish, or this is a great dish for just to have all the time, just as a meal. Not necessarily all the time, but as a meal. It is fabulous for a meal. If you want a meatless meal, it could absolutely be that, or it can absolutely be an awesome side, okay? So we're going to go in with half a can of that chicken stock or chicken broth, okay? And then we're going to let this simmer. All right? So we're going to let this simmer for, I say, maybe about 5 minutes. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to let it simmer for about 5 minutes. And then I'll come back and we're going to do the last couple of steps, okay? I'll be back. All right, at this point in time, there's only one thing left to do. We're going to add that thyme in there. Get all that yummy in there. We're going to stir this up, turn the fire off, and it's ready to serve. I'll be back. There she is. There she is. Looking delicious, delicious, delicious. And that's just a little bit of that dry chive that I've got on top of that. Please like, subscribe, and feel free to share. Things made easy with Gigi. All day, every day. Everybody be blessed and stay safe. Know that Gigi, I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.